Hey, what is up guys, Yelling Monster here with another replay. This replay comes from Team Exodia GG, so thank you guys for posting this game and letting me cast it. So yeah, let's get into the draft. Looks like we have Zeus mid, Medusa safe lane, support duo gonna be the AA and Vengeful Spirit, and Centaur War Runner gonna be in the offlane. Something that I like about Team Exodia GG is that they always seem to pick this ancient apparition, and you know, they really understand the strength of this hero, and they're always picking it almost every single game. So I really like that. So, and for the side of the Dire, it's like Darkseer gonna be the offlane. I don't see a Quelling Blade, but probably gonna be the offlane. Then the support duo, I'm guessing it's gonna be this Ogre and the Spirit Breaker. Actually, Spirit Breaker might actually be the offlane, and it might actually be a mid Darkseer safe lane Chaos Knight. Yeah. So I think the support duo is actually going to be the Ogre and the Pudge, and this Spirit Breaker might be the offlane, but we'll just have to see what they decide to do. Darkseer mid, a little bit funky, but definitely not on scene. Should be cool to see what they're able to make out of it. They have a lot of heroes that go very nice with Iron Shell, pretty much all melees, so whoever this Darkseer puts the Iron Shell on should be quite effective. Runes? Looks like it might actually be a 3 for 1. Yeah, and it will. Oh, actually 2 for 2. Nicely done there by Gravity actually sneaking the triangle rune here, rather than, you know, just letting them take. Since they didn't contest this top rune, Gravity made a good job sneaking over to this triangle rune. Very good job there, securing the rune there. Otherwise, it would have been 3 for 1. But at the end of the day, it ends up being 2 for 2, which is quite nice. I'm not sure how well this Chaos Knight is able to be able to do against this Centaur. Just because I think Centaur is such an annoying hero right now, and that's how we have a pause already. Hopefully this won't go on for too long. Let's still time this. There we go. I knew it wasn't gonna go for long. Nice. Yeah, the Centaur is like really strong this patch, even though it's gotten a few nerfs, but I think it's still quite strong. And as for the moment being, his support's not really here. I think the Ogre and both the Pudge chilling mid. And honestly, I don't know. I really don't know what is happening on the side of the Dire. Like, you know, you have Quelling Blade Spirit Breaker, but he's not the one actually taking the last hits. Then in the mid, Ogre Magi, looks like it's gonna be Ogre Magi mid. Pudge just camping the mid, seeing if he can maybe get a pick onto the Zeus. But it looks like he's just gonna head on to top, so yeah, it's gonna be the 5 Pudge. Interesting. Very interesting draft by the side of the Dire for sure. Chaos Bolt, but Wave of Terror gonna come on through, try to give a little bit minus armor, at least try to scare them away. Well, hook a little bit off the mark, unfortunately. So look over at bottom. This Medusa should be pretty chilling against 2 melees, like 2 range versus 2 melees. Like it's kind of hard for this Dire off lane to actually try to last hit into. I mean, every single time you try to go step up for a last hit, you're gonna need a bunch of right clicks, so it's a little bit rough. Over in the mid, both heroes here should be pretty fine. I mean, you know, Zeus is gonna get his bottle soon. Actually, already has it. Ooh. Don't die to a courier. Careful with the micro. Making sure his courier, at least, nice. Making sure his courier doesn't die. Does get his bottle now, so he's gonna be able to spam the waves and keep himself at a nice HP. Has 2 tangles to work around with, so should be pretty fine. I'm surprised the Zeus is not going for a stick, since, you know, the Ogre Magi is gonna be spamming a lot of spells onto you and, you know, onto the creep wave. And, you know, the Ogre already has a 1, so we'll see if the Zeus chooses to get a 1 or anything, but it doesn't look like it. Not equipping, it's a quick buy. But yeah, not much should be happening. Like, as long as the Zeus doesn't wildly overcommit, nor does the Ogre, they should be just like pretty chilling. Just stay back, farm. Uh-oh, over at top. We got the first blood, and I missed it, of course. Magic Missile onto the Chaos Knight. Well, hook comes off cooldown in 1 second. Chaos Bolt is gonna be there, and then a rod on top of the Vengeful Spirit. Sure, the hook is gonna come any second now. They don't even need it. They're just gonna chase her down, rot her up, and then with the crit on the Chaos Strike, enough to finish out the kill. Hook onto the center War Runner, Chaos Bolt on top of her, and then the Rod doing quite a bit of damage. Actually gonna drop, so that's a double kill up in the top lane. A little bit of an overextension there from the center, thinking he was stronger than he actually was, but you know, Push was there with a nice little hook, and then the Chaos Bolt, and then the Chaos Strike with the crits, enough to bring the center down. A little bit unfortunate, because I definitely don't think this 5 Pudge combined with the Chaos Knight should be doing as well as they are, so a little bit unfortunate. Giving such an advantage. Oh, Cold Feet progging onto the Spirit Breaker, and they're gonna find the kill. Dusa dropping her a little bit low, but she does. Ah, what a boy. Gets salved up, and does have a point to the mana shield, and it has quite a bit of mana, so this Medusa should be pretty chilling down here. Oh, I heard a little stack going on. Or was that the water rune spawning in? Apologies, had a little interruption, but we're back. Oh, Vengeful Spirit. Actually, I did hear a stack sound, and there was a Vengeful Spirit stacking the camps. Nice little double stack here in the triangle, so Su's gonna be able to clear that up quite nicely. So is Dusa. I have pretty nice like clear for these stacks, so we'll see if they try to make these stacks any bigger. Oh, I like the Vengeful Spirit just camping up top here, securing the water rune for his mid laner. But looks like Gravity actually not showing up, and Charge actually gonna come onto the range creep, not onto the Zeus, but does connect otherwise. Zeus taking a little bit of damage, TP's going on through, Fire Blast gonna connect on through, and that's gonna be enough damage to bring down the Zeus. Now Spirit Breaker in a little bit of trouble, Magic Missile into the Wave of Terror, a few more right clicks, should be able to bring him down. I say should, they will. Takes a few right clicks here and there, but they managed to bring him down in the end. And at the same time, actually Centaur War Runner going down up top. So just to the, I think just to the, no, Pudge was there up top there as well. Yeah, you know, Vengeful Spirit goes to the mid to try to help out his boy. They immediately recognize that and start going onto the Centaur. Hook gonna connect on through, Chaos Bolt doing a bit of damage and locking them in place. The Rift gonna drag him back, and the right click from the Pudge enough to finish off the kill. A lot of action happening, you know, at this 5-minute mark. But Medusa, I think she's the real winner out of all of this. You know, Spirit Breaker goes away, his own support goes away, starts getting solo EXP. This Medusa could not be happier right now. Fortunately, Centaur War Runner not having as good of a time, but he will be able to recover, and plus he's not doing that all that bad. What is he, level 4 compared to level 5 of the Chaos Knight? It's not that bad. Honestly, could be worse. Actually, this Ogre already gaining onto advantage over the Zeus. Zeus not quite level 6 there, and Ogre already, you know, a healthy level 6.25. And wow, the Fire Blast into the hook. The Zeus can't catch a break. So unfortunate. Nice body blocks there by the Pudge, making sure the Ogre gets the kill, and you know he gets the gold for that. But really unfortunate, this Zeus can't catch a break. You know, keeps getting ganked, whether it's a Pudge making a rotation or it's the Spirit Breaker actually charging in. This Zeus can't catch a break. It's a little bit unfortunate. So a lot of it is gonna rest on this Medusa's shoulders to actually be able to carry on through. She might actually have to get involved earlier on that you would want her to, just because this mid lane and this off lane is not doing so great. Oh, hook onto the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit is just gonna get routed away. Oh, tries for the TP out, but a little bit too late. Maybe she went for that immediately when she got hooked. Maybe she would have made it out, but she ran around in circles a little bit, took a little bit too much damage, and then tried to TP out. Didn't really work out, unfortunately. 3 heroes over here though, the bot. Ogre diving under the tower. Might want to be a little bit careful. Sure, you're tranky, but you know, like you step under the tower and then Dusa just starts right clicking you. That was really close. 100 HP on the Ogre. Oh, the snake, enough to secure the kill onto the Spirit Breaker. So Dusa does claim that kill up, and you know it's a 3-man rotation. Ogre is gonna be at 100 HP. He's gonna be off the map for quite some time, and same thing for the Darkseer. You know, 60 HP. You won't be able to do much. during the time that, you know, he's this low. So, you know, extra time for these raiding heroes to be able to make moves onto the map, you know, farm aggressively onto the lanes without actually having to worry about getting ganked. So that's quite nice for the side of the Radiant. Actually, I'm gonna switch to net worth just before I forget, because I always forget. So we'll just switch it over. Oh, Butch thinking about going in, but doesn't quite go in. What does this Chaos Knight have coming in? Belt of Strength. His treads completed. Very nice. Zeus. What does he have coming in? TP. Not much going for him. A little bit unfortunate. Not doing too hot in the net worth. Oh, Ogre Magi gonna claim that DD. Does take a lightning bolt to the face for his troubles, but you know, he's gonna be quite okay with that. Has a salve, gonna be able to, you know, top his health off quite nicely. Both teams just kind of just chilling after that aggression at bottom. You know, the Dire team are just kind of just chilling. But as I say that, charge coming on through onto the Ancient Apparition, but looks like the Spirit Breaker is actually going to cancel that. Decided not to go for that. I think it could have been a fine opportunity, honestly. Oh no. I was too focused down here in the bot lane and I missed the kill onto the Zeus. That's really unfortunate. Let's see what happened here. Taking damage to Ignite quite a bit, so if I may say so. Dropping to 300 HP. Oh no, if the Ogre gets like a Fire Blast Ignite onto him. Oh no, the Ignite gonna connect onto him. The TP not gonna be there in time. He's gonna be able to get the Fire Blast off, gets the kill off. Vengeful Spirit tries to go for the TP, but just a little bit too late. You know, Ogre Magi by the time this Vengeful Spirit TP would have come in, you know, this Ogre Magi would have been long gone. Ogre actually spawned out these stacks. He will be able to clear these normal stack, which is kind of nice for him, but not the Ancient. The Ancient's a little bit too strong for him. And as per usual for this Ogre Magi mid, good old Hand of Midas. Oh, Thunder God's Wrath coming on through. Push, TPing on bottom. Cold Feet gonna proc onto the Spirit Breaker. Hook. Ooh, nice little sidestep by the Medusa, dodging the hook. A little bit unfortunate. I'm not sure why this Zeus actually doesn't have raindrops against you know, such a magic heavy. Oh no, as I say that, Medusa gonna get hooked and then be brought down. Yeah, it was the hook and then the charge in from the Spirit Breaker. A little bit unfortunate, you know, your hero that's doing so well going down. Not really that good. You know, like I do think the Radiant do have the late game, but if these Dire heroes keep running at the raiding heroes as successfully as they have been, it's gonna be an issue because you know, this Dire team really thrives off of snowballing. So this raiding team kind of needs to be careful of that. They don't get snowballed out of control. Charge still coming out through the Zeus, but he is gonna cancel that. Pudge with the level 6 has a dismember available. That's gonna be quite nice for the setups. I'm surprised this Ancient Apparition actually is like still chilling down here, like, you know, 10 minutes in, still not level 6. Granted, this Spirit Breaker, not level 6 yet, but Spirit Breaker has 3 deaths. How many deaths does AA have? Have 1 death, so, you know, I'd like to see this AA try to make some more rotations. Like, right now he's not really doing anything. Like, you know, this is pretty fine on her own. Like, even against the Spirit Breaker and the Darkseer, both of them, he's pretty fine on their own. But oh, movement up top, nice little hoof stomp onto the 2 heroes. Poke not gonna be on the mark there. Oh, nice little swap there onto the tower, onto the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight dropping kind of low. It's gonna end up going down. But Dismember coming through to the Vengeful Spirit might be able to burst it down. Ice Blast coming on through. Gonna finish off the kill into the Pudge, and all through. This Vengeful Spirit doesn't actually get brought down. He just keeps man fighting it, and Spirit Breaker goes down as well. Really nice fight there from the Radiant. Just definitely what they needed right there, because if you know, if things kept going the way they were going, it was not looking too good for the Radiant. But after taking that fight, It's looking really good for the Radiant now. This Centaur just got a good chunk of gold out of that, good chunk of EXP as well out of that. AI Persian got his level 6, now level 6.5. Doing really good, man. Doing really good. Centaur, a little bit of trouble, but should be okay. No Rift and no Bolt for another 4 seconds, and Zeus is there to back him up, and, you know, push was not close enough with the hook, so Centaur gonna be able to make it away. Oh, nice DD rune up top here. I wonder if this, they're gonna save it for the Zeus, or if this A is just gonna pick it up. It's like the A is just gonna pick it up, just gonna deny it. Make sure nobody else picks it up. See what I do. So, ooh, that's a nice item for the Dusa, Possess Mask. I'm not sure why she actually has her mana shield on while she's farming neutrals. I'd expect you to actually, you know, turn this off while you're farming neutrals so you can keep your mana. But yeah, just, you know, I'm just being nitpicky. Oh, Surge onto the Spirit Breaker. Oh, the charge onto the Vengeful Spirit. This Vengeful Spirit looks to be pretty dead. Thunder Ghost Rider's gonna connect on through, and then with the AA Blast, it's enough damage to bring down the Ogre, and then this Spirit Breaker gonna take out to the AA Blast as well. A little bit unfortunate. Chill and Touch onto the Darkseer, putting a little bit of damage. Cold Feet gonna be put onto him, but you know, he's able to surge away, so the Cold Feet won't actually be able to proc. Fudge posting up in the mid lane, but all the Rainy heroes are out of there. So they're gonna start clearing the stacks. It's like I think in the end it was either a triple stack or a quadruple stack. I'm not actually quite sure, but that's a nice bit of chunk of gold going their way and EXP. Yeah, see, like, you know, this Dusa had her mana shield on this whole time, and now she's got like now she's got no mana. So I don't know. I'd like to see her turn off her mana shields while she's farming neutrals, because you know, they're not gonna be able to deal that much damage. And since you have the Possess Mask, you're gonna be able to regen that up. But on the mid lane, AA Blast gonna connect onto the Spirit Breaker. Okay, he's gonna tick down. This member coming on through onto the AA, but they're not able to finish off the kill. And now Pudge caught on their tower, taking tower shots. It's gonna be able to break that down. Ignite. Fire Blast coming through onto the Centaur, but, you know, he's a chunky boy with Hood and Vanguard. He's gonna be able to shrug that off, no problem. And just like that, 2 kills going to the side of the Radiant, with no real retaliation coming through from the Dire. So a little bit unfortunate. You know, they had a pretty good lead. Getting those kills into the Dusak, getting those kills into the Zeus, even up top. They did pretty well in the Chaos Knight and the Pudge, but trying to force things a little bit too much. And you know, now that the heroes are level 6, like, you know, the Zeus, this AA, they're able to output quite a bit of damage. And, you know, this AA is going to be a big issue throughout this whole game, because pretty much your entire draft is strength-based, and, you know, AA thrives against strength-based heroes, so that rely a lot on the regen and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit rough. Looks like this Darkseid is actually going to be rushing the Aghanim Scepter. Interesting. It does make sense with their draft, you know. He wants to be spamming this Ion Shell into pretty much every single hero he can, so it does make sense. It's like the Radiant, they're gonna start claiming this top safe lane. A Blast gonna come on through, actually gonna connect up to the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight needs to be a little bit careful. The Dire are making their way over here. They have 3 heroes up top, and the Radiant only have 2, so Dire could try to make a move onto this, onto these 2 heroes. You know, hey, Blast is no longer there. Oh, the Spidey Sensor tickling. Sensor will run, gonna pop the Stampede, but might actually not be enough space to actually get out of there. Oh, he's almost at the safety of his tier 1, but the Rift is gonna be there, and they're gonna find a kill into the Centaur. Centaur's chunky, but not chunky when you have 4 heroes clicking you. A little bit unfortunate that the Centaur ended up going down there. Used the Stampede as well, but I think the big saving grace is that your Dusa actually gets out of there. Oh, Dusa barely Rift. The AA Blast gonna come through, actually gonna connect into the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight needs to be a little bit careful. First to fall is gonna be the Spirit Breaker. Swap onto the Pudge. Pudge trying to go for the TP out, but not gonna make it out, but oh no, and the other side of things, Zeus dealt, you know, a little bit of magic damage onto the Chaos Knight, but ultimately the AA Blast ends up taking down this Chaos Knight. Just like that, the Radiant take another really good fight. Again, the Dire really overextending you know, what they really should be going for. You know, like getting the kill into the center was really good, but I think after that you should have just backed off. You know, being happy with what you actually got. But instead they get a little bit greedy. They try to invade the Radiant Triangle, but you know the Radiant were ready. Ancient Apparition with a really nice AA blast connecting onto like 2 or 3 heroes. Really well played there by the AA. And yeah, this net worth's not looking too good for the side of the Dire. Oh, I thought that was a non-stack. It's like Aghanim Scepter is gonna be next item for the Dusa. Very nice. Turn items. Turn enemies into stone with the Mystic Snakes. Pretty goddamn annoying. I think he even got a nerf recently. So yeah. So look, shard for the Ancient Apparition. That's gonna be nice. But he's gonna be going for the Glimmer first. What a player. Going for the support items. Let's see, Centaur working on his blink. Vengeful, I always see use Vengeful, go for the medallion, very nice. You know, the Wave of Terror plus the medallion minus armor can be really effective, and plus gives you a nice way to actually take Roshan with that minus armor. Ooh, Bull Whip, that's a nice item. It's like both teams just kind of want to chill, farm their own items. What items do we have coming on the Dire? Force Stab for the Pudge. Manta for this Chaos Knight. Actually, drums on the Spirit Breaker and Mana Boots. Interesting. I haven't seen drums and Spirit Breaker in quite some time, but it is refreshing to see. Pretty cool. Darkseer actually almost there to his Aghanim Scepter, so you know, once he has that, we'll be looking to see if the Dire try to smoke up or try to make a play, because hiding those 2 Iron Shells is gonna be pretty big in my opinion. Oh, up top. Stonegate gets popped. Hey, Blast not gonna connect onto anything, but they are gonna find the kill into the Spirit Breaker. Centaur chasing for this Ogre. It's like they want to try to find some more, but since they don't really have a Blink Dagger to actually try to initiate. Oh, swap? No, cooldown for another 30 seconds. Wow, nice hook. Went to the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit kinda almost walks into it. Now we're gonna get the return kill into the Vengeful Spirit. Very nice. Vengeful Spirit trying to press it a little bit too much, and plus, they had vision of her right there with that ward. A little bit unfortunate, but they only lose the Vengeful Spirit, so it's not that bad. Dusa, gonna go back to her triangle and farm out these camps. Dusa pretty close to her Aghanim Scepter, another 800 gold, and she should be there. I think Darkseer should have his Ags. Yep, does have the Aghanims ready. 2 charges on the Iron Shell. It's gonna be quite nice. I'd like to see this this Dire team try to go for a smoke movement. I think this is a pretty big item to actually get. And yeah, I'd like to see them make a 5-man smoke movement to try to keep snowballing. Because you're not gonna be able to outfarm this this Radiant lineup. You kind of just have to snowball and just keep running at them. That's pretty much like the only way I see the Dire winning, and right now they're not really running at them. Kind of just sitting back on their side of the map farming, just not even, they're just sitting as 4, they're not even like going. Apologies, had yet another interruption, but we are back. Oh, apologies. There we go. Spirit Breaker actually charging onto the Zeus, but might not be the greatest idea. I did have the Iron Shell on, so maybe that's why he was motivated to actually try to go into the Zeus, but the rest of his team all around him, so he will need to be a little bit careful. Here we have another good old standoff 4-on-4 mid while the safe laner farms. Oh, charge coming on through into the Zeus this time around. A Blast gonna connect into the Spirit Breaker, and the Colonel's Rat not gonna finish off the Spirit Breaker. A little bit of a missed initiation there, like wall was dropped, and everything was used. It's just the initiation wasn't quite there. Spirit Breaker going in a little bit too first, like the rest of his team weren't quite there to respond in time. Chaos Knight was nowhere near, so it wasn't quite the greatest initiation. They were able to kill the Spirit Breaker quite quickly with the Thunder God's Wrath and the AA Blast. Do they have any pipe? They have Greaves coming up on the on the darks here, but I'm not sure how much that's gonna help. Like, sure the heal is nice, but the heal doesn't work if you're blasted. So I should like to see some type of pipe, or you know, some type of magic resist item, because there's a lot of magic damage on the side of the Radiant. Yet another stack for the Dusa, well played there by the Vengeful Spirit, double stacking that. On this for the Zeus, he's done getting jumped. He will no longer have that issue once he has that A on disc. Chaos Knight, casually farming the jungle, almost there to this Manta. Needs about what, like 700 more gold, and he'll probably he'll get that. Nice little deal ward there. Almost there for the soul out on the Vengeful. Ancient does have this Glimmer Cave that's quite nice. Going for the shard next. That's gonna be quite deadly. I mean, yeah, the damage over time plus the movement slow. It's quite nice, and then also the magic bonus amplification when you're under that. It's quite nice. Yeah, 24% magic damage amp. It's quite nice. I mean, the Dire gonna just sit him back and farming, and like I said, oh, swap onto the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker trying to scout out the area, maybe put a little ward, but gets caught out by the Vengeful Spirit and the Dusa. A little bit unfortunate. The rest of the Radiant here were pretty close by as well, so yeah, like it's just this Dire team kind of just like, I feel like they don't really know what to do right now. They kind of just like, it's like, alright, don't know what to do, kind of just gonna sit back, farm, chill, but can't really sit back, farm, and chill when you have an ogre mid. And you know, like Darkseer and Chaos Knight, these are heroes that just wanna, you know, go. I don't remember the last time I saw Phantasm at all this game. It's really unfortunate, because you know, this Dire team was doing so well at the beginning, but they just kind of let up the pressure. Ignite coming through onto the nice swap onto the Dusa, sweeping out places with her. Stone Gate's gonna come on through, gonna stone the Chaos Knight soon to follow, and then the Darkseer gonna finish off with double edge. Now it's Ogre Magi starting to get right click, Magic Missile coming on through. Drums get popped to try to prevent a little bit of movement speed, but the Ice Feet does proc. Spirit Breaker trying to save this boy, ends up going down as well. And that's pretty close to a team wipe there for Silent Radiance. Not looking too good there for the Dire. Oh, Push misses a hook onto the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit might need to be a little bit careful. The Iron Shred is ticking down, and they find a kill onto the Vengeful Spirit, but it is going to cost this Pudge its life. I wonder if they're actually going to try to force high ground, but it looks like they're not. They're just going to back off. Maybe get the outpost, control a little bit more of the jungle, and then either go for this tier 2 or go for the Roshan. Like, literally, the Radiant right now can do whatever the heck they want. Let's see what the levels are. Yeah, levels are not looking too good. Not looking good at all. Let's see what the Spirit Breaker's at. Yeah, I see her 11 on 5. Like, rough Spirit Breaker game. Rough Spirit Breaker game, for sure. Ogre Magi, gonna be going for the E-Blade. Let's see. Actually, almost has his Greaves, just needs the recipe, so that's another 1300 gold. And I'll have that. Vengeful Spirit circling the Roshan, the Triangle, and the Jungle. Nice. Dude, the Radiant have so much vision on like the enemy jungle, it's insane. They should actually try to come top here and, you know, just like contest this area, because they have such good vision around here. It's a really good place to fight. You know, these Dire heroes are likely to be farming here, so if you go there with a 5-man smoke movement, and right now since you're so far ahead, you're probably, you know, you're pretty favored to actually win that fight. But Chaos Knight gonna find the Zeus, the A on this, is gonna pop Thunder God's Wrath, it's gonna go down. Oh, nice stomp. And then the swap, getting the Zeus back into safety. A Blast gonna come on through, not gonna connect into anything, unfortunately. Chaos Knight gonna pop the Phantasm, start laying it down onto the center War Runner. Oh, and another strike. They're gonna secure the kill onto the Centaur. Chaos Knight does get magic bolted, but looks like he's gonna be able to run away. So nice engagement there for the side of the Dire. I mean, they get a pick onto the Centaur. They did it did cost quite a few resources, but they do find a kill. Ogre Magi farming up top. Does have a TP available, so I'm surprised he actually didn't show up for that. Ooh, Paladin Sword. That's gonna be a nice item for the Chaos Knight. Unless he wants to keep the Inkclaw. Oh no, Chaos Knight gets caught out from 211 HP. Radiant making a good movement onto the enemy triangle. Pudge with the hook and dismember, but at least it gets cancelled and Godlike Spree for this Medusa. Ooh, Titan Sliver, that's another good item. This is probably gonna take that, yeah. And onto the tier 2 they go. This is not looking too good for the side of the Dire. 6k net worth behind against the team that has a better late game. Never feels good. Centaur even has a pipe. Like, chat, there's so many auras on the side of the Radiant. It's actually kind of crazy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna be able to claim this tier 2. Gonna take one or two right clicks, but they're gonna find it. Vacuum coming on through, but not really much to anything. Evelate into the hook, dismember. Oh, nice swap there, getting out of trouble. A Blast gonna secure the kill onto the Pudge. Chilling touch onto the Spirit Breaker, slowing him down, and then the stone. What's it called? The Cold Blooded. Oh, Deuce dropping kind of low. Loses all her mana. Thunderghost Strat's gonna come on through. This Chaos Knight dropping a little bit low. So is the Deuce, who's gonna be able to fall first. It looks like that's gonna be the Chaos Knight. Deuce able to survive through that whole engagement. Quite fortunate on pretty much like 200 HP, 300 HP there. That was pretty close. A little bit unfortunate that the Ogre was actually not, wasn't there. Like, I don't know where the Ogre was throughout that whole engagement. A little bit unfortunate there. Because if they get the kill onto the Deuce, that's a massive kill. See, Sue's pushing down this bot lane. Gonna be going for his Axe next. Darkseer almost there to his Guardian Greaves. Smoke? Why is 2 heroes? I mean, like, I feel like you want to be making these moves with like more heroes, not just 2, but we'll see how it works out. Smoke does pop. They don't actually realize, but oh, they find the AA. That's a much juicier target. Quite squishy. The hook gonna connect on through. Gonna be able to find a kill. Nice little pick off there. Even though it was just a movement of 2 heroes, they do find the pick, which is quite nice. Oh, you might need to be a little bit careful with that. If they put a nice vortex down there, they're gonna be able to deal with that no problem. So actually, Spirit Breaker can move up the Greaves as well, but I don't think he knows that the Darkseer actually already has the Greaves, and yeah, Darkseer gonna be going for the pipe next. Quite necessary against all the magical damage that this Radiant team does have. I'm surprised Radiant actually haven't gone into the Roche Pit just yet. I mean, you know, they have the Solar Crest, they have the Wave of Terror. That's plenty of minus armor to actually start hitting into the Roche. And I'm not sure. No, maybe they can. Maybe they can. You know, the wall vacuum is quite a threat, especially inside of the Roche Pit. So maybe try to go for a pick first and then go into a Roshan, and yeah, they go for a smoke movement. They're gonna try to catch somebody in their own jungle. Pudge is up here on the, you know, the living ward. Trying to see if he can find something. They will put the Ars Vortex down, so they do know there's a ward up there. Oh no, Pudge forces down into the low ground just at the wrong time. Just as the whole Radiant team was smoked up. Trying to find something in the enemy jungle, and they find the Pudge. A little bit unfortunate there, but smoke reveals, smoke ganked, smoke tanked. So, and yeah, just like I said, you know, they need a little pick. Once they get a pick, they can start moving into the Roche Pit. Wave of Terror with the Solar Crest should be more than enough minus armor to actually bring down this Roche. And I don't even think this Dire know, and even if they know, I don't think they're gonna be able to make it there in time. So that's gonna be a free Roche for the side of the Radiant. I mean, they need to know that this is a little sus. Like, nobody defending this this bot tower. They're gonna see it down now though. Aegis on the Dusa. Here's now going for the BKB. I mean, like, yeah, you need it, but it doesn't feel great because even if you get hit by the AA blast, the BKB is not really gonna help you. It's really only gonna help you against everything else. But this is actually oh, all that thought, Dark's here, getting gone on. Oh, the Nimbus, nice placement on the Nimbus. Surge. 1 more second, is he gonna be able to make it out in time? No, the magic missile is there to lock him down in place. Oh, Spirit Breaker trying to go for a charger, but I need to be a little bit careful. Does this actually go through magic community? No, it doesn't. Okay. Just starting to siege the high ground. Centaur right side, hitting the tower. Su's well at the back, hitting in the trees, does not want to rebuild himself. Fortification is gonna come through, but it's only gonna buy the Dire a little bit more time. The Radiant are gonna go right back in. Oh, hook connecting actually onto the Deuce. I'm not sure that's the target you're actually gonna go for. AU Blast, gonna connect into the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker is gonna get blown up. Evelake could be connected onto the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit dropping a little bit low, but Chaos Knight and the Pudge are gonna be brought down. I'm not really sure what the Dire can do right now. You know, your Chaos Knight dead for 50 seconds. Ogre doesn't deal an overwhelming amount of damage. And I mean, honestly, they could just straight up go for the finish. They could honestly go for tier 4s here. But it looks like they're gonna play it safe, playing the other second lane of Rax.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The multicast E-Blade. But Ogre might actually be in a little bit of trouble. Ooh, hoof stomp a little bit off the mark there. Nice surge to actually get him away there. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. Oh, vacuum. I mean, wall coming on through. Blast. Dropping a little bit low. Oh, nice swap onto the Spirit Breaker. The strike connecting onto the Vengeful Spirit, but not gonna be enough to finish off the kill. They get the kill onto the Spirit Breaker. Chaos Knight is back alive. Some of these Radiant heroes are a little bit low. Reality Rift connecting onto the Centaur. Chaos Bolt, stunning him for 4 seconds. It's quite a long stun. And they start getting hooked in. I'm not sure that's the target they want to go for. That's quite a chunky target, and he's gonna be able to right click into you. Pudge gonna be brought down. The multicast onto the Centaur. Centaur might need to be a little bit careful. He actually does get brought down by the replica of the Dusa. Buyback coming through from the Darkseer. Same thing for the Pudge. I mean, this Dusa still has the Aegis, so it's still pretty good to go. BKB is gonna get popped by the Chaos Knight. Stone Gaze gonna come on through. Force this Dire Heroes back. And it looks like that's gonna be enough for the Radiant here. Wow, what a long fight, and even throughout it all, this Dusa still has the Aegis. I guess the one saving grace for the side of the Dire they still have their tier 2, but all that thought. Rift coming through onto the Vengeful Spirit. Blast is gonna connect them to the Chaos Knight. Nice Thunder God's Wrath. Oh, they find the kill onto the AA as well. Dismember coming through onto the Dusa. Zeus is still alive, but doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. That's a dieback for the Pudge, and oh, Chaos Knight does get brought down as well, and then Ogre Magi started to get right click to death. It's gonna get brought down as well. Zeus steals that kill. Wow, they really tried all in up to this Dusa. Like, you're gonna look good. You kill the rest of his teammates. Zeus is the only person left alive. He doesn't have a lot of mana, but you know, this Dusa, Scotty, Butterfly, Manta, and you know the stats from the Aghanim Scepter. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to bring her down when your CK only has like Armlet, Manta, and like BKB. Doesn't really provide a lot of damage output there. I mean, honestly, you could have just kept on going. This Dusa still has the Aegis. I'm not sure what the timer is on the Roshan because I'm a scrub and I don't time these kind of things, but I mean, I feel like it's still got like a, you know, a good minute duration left on it. And then Dusa even going for the Daedalus afterwards. Like, this is looking rough. This is looking rough for the side of the Dire. Aegis is gonna get claimed. Rest of the Dire heroes are respawning in. Actually, this Spiritbreaker is still going for the Greaves, even though the Darkseer already has the Greaves. Ooh, Darkseer does have the pipe completed. That's quite a big item, but might be a little too late. Now that there's a 20k net worth lead, but you know what? It's not GG until it's GG. So we'll keep our hope for the side of the Dire, even though it's not the chance of winning is not great. There's always a chance. Medusa pretty much has their Daedalus completed. Curry has just respawned, so he's gonna get that delivered out to her. Even has a ninja gear on top of that. Like, this Zeus has got a lot of agility, man. Let's see. Octarine going for the refresher. Items for the Vengeful Spirit. Actually does have the Minotaur horn in her backpack. Maybe they want to give that over to the Centaur. Centaur only having the broom handle, that'd be quite the upgrade for him. So he's gonna BOT into the bot lane, and ooh, nice little DD there. If the Dusa does manage to get a glimpse of that, that could be quite nice for them. But looks like the only people that actually have vision of that is the Dire. Sip of that OJ. And ooh, just like the Dire might actually want to wrap around. Like, they are starting to siege into their base. TPs are gonna start to come back. Darkseer gonna put down the wall. Spiritbreaker charging in from the back. Needs to be a little bit careful. So Nimbus is gonna get brought down. So this is the Thunder God's Wrath, and then the Spiritbreaker is gonna be brought down too. Oh, swap onto the Pudge, just gets melted immediately. E-Blade onto the Dusa and Centaur, but it's only buying a little bit of time for your racks. Soon to fall. That's gonna be Megas for the Radiant. Oh, Bolt onto the Zeus, but not gonna be enough. Aeon Disc is there. Buyback by the CK. Stampede forward to try to get more kills. They do find the kill onto the Darkseer. Buyback by the Spiritbreaker. Come on, one last fight. Let's go. Oh, stomp onto the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi gets brought down. Swap onto the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight trying to lay it down onto the Zeus. Actually, he was just right clicking the creeps. Spiritbreaker gonna charge into this AA, try to find this kill, but immediately he's gonna start backing away, and that does pay with his life for it. Ogre Magi gonna buy back as well. But I'm not sure. What? Is he gonna get the kill into the AA? Close. No, but the Glimmer Cave, he's gonna be able to make it away. Hook onto the Vengeful Spirit and Dismember. Oh, they get the kill into the Vengeful Spirit. Let's go. But yeah, looks like that's gonna be GG. And we're gonna have some fountain. Oh, poke onto the fountain. Oh, that could have been close. Hey, Blast gonna connect onto the Pudge. Pudge not regening health for some time to come now. This Ogre Magi starting to get laid onto him, and this Zeus and Deuce are gonna claim those kills, and that's gonna be GG for the side of the Radiant. Really well played on the side of the Radiant. A little bit unfortunate for the Dire that they just have to keep on going, man. Like, you know, they had a really good lead at the beginning. Got some really good kills onto the Zeus and onto the top lane. And they just have to keep on going. Like, you know, they made a few overextensions. And like, yeah, sure, that's bound to happen when, you know, you have like a go, go, go type of thing. But, you know, just don't stop, man. Don't stop. Like, you know, after those few overextensions where they got picked off, they got a little bit shook. And they just like kept staying on their side of the map, like just staying as 4 and not really actually going in, which I think was a big blunder on their side because they had quite a big advantage, and I honestly think they, like at the earlier portions of the game, they were stronger than they actually thought, and yeah, they could have definitely pressed that advantage forward and try to snowball out of control from there, but they gave the Dusan enough time to just farm, sit back, and then those overextensions, you know, helped put her forward even faster. So little bit unfortunate for the side of the Dire, but really well played by the Iranian there, holding their ground, making some good rotations, and to punish the overextension from the Dire. But yeah, cool game. That's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, support the channel any way you can, whether that's liking the video, subscribing, sharing it with your girlfriend, your grandma, your unborn child, whoever it is. It doesn't matter. However, if you're not bothered, the mere fact you watch this video is good enough for me. Thank you guys. Peace out.